Favorite villains, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it'll be similar, na? Heath Ledger.
Yeah. Did you enjoy
No
Joker?
Country for Old Men. Yeah, I enjoyed Joker. Anton Chigurh, right? Chigurh. Call it. What is he doing? Heads or tails?
Yeah.
Call it. No, but what am I playing for? Everything.
Oh, dude, that's sweet.
And then there's an anecdote about him, somebody getting up and asking him a question, how did you do, that role, so scary, especially that scene, the Call It scene, it was so scary. And he was like, I really just played it completely impassive. All of the work is done by my co-actor, all. The co-actor responded with such terror in his eyes, seeing something in me, that then it made me even more confident, even more sure I could fuck this guy up in whatever way that I needed to. And so then you're watching not my performance, you're watching the reaction to my performance, which is doing all the work for me. And the guy happened to be in the audience.
Oh.
And then, he was, his wife or his daughter or somebody was like, he's here, made him stand up and was like, thank you for, making that scene. And that's the case, right?
Yeah.
Like if you're playing the Pope,
if
you're playing a religious leader, right? You don't have to do anything. You just have to wear the clothes and walk in. How you see me pass is going to do all the work for me, I don't have to be holy or whatever. I can just walk impassively through. Kuleshov. The Kuleshov experiments, essentially.
Yeah.
So I always, I remember that, especially in Nirja, where the extras just wouldn't respond to the gun. Because, I don't know. It's like, have you ever had a gun flash in your face? If a gun was flashed in my face, I'd go like this, I think, if I couldn't leave the seat. But they wouldn't react to the gun. And it's like, well, then, if the gun doesn't have power, then I don't have power in this scenario. Yeah. It's cool.
It's very cool. I also talk about this, the way extras sometimes are used in Indian films. It's so off-putting, when there are these election scenes and everyone does their hand like this.
Yeah.
All are synchronous. Then I think the Anurag Kashyap era changed it, where you see these slight
funny
errors
people
in the extras. This is beautiful. This is how it is.
Yeah.
And I just saw it in the old films where extras, don't do that. It's very bothersome. So I think it takes some effort to be a good extra also.
Well, yeah, it takes effort to be a good extra. It takes effort. I mean, it takes effort to brief them properly.
Yes.
To work that all out. Usually it's done a bit last minute after everything is already set.
Yeah.
Then time is being wasted because you're trying to get the extras to get on board, but it's because they haven't been briefed in the first place. Or even if they have been briefed, it's not in a way that makes them want to discover their own creativity in this moment. It's in a more, usually a ruder, more robotic fashion. And then consequently, why the fuck should I care about your project? Why the fuck should I care about it? You'll find extras asleep under the table if the tables have those things all the way down. Because again, why would they care? Don't make that much money. They've been coming a bus. They're often not fed. They're all begging for water. You know what I mean?
Damn, dude.
So in that scenario, then I lose sympathy for the director being like, oh, why aren't they performing? It's like, well, they've not been treated so well. So that's why.
This is sad, dude. This is very sad.